Escape the 9 to 5, live anywhere, and only work 4 hours a week. Naturally, this sounds like a late-night infomercial. If working 4 hours a week was a simple formula, everyone would already be sitting on a beach in Goa with a laptop. But the skepticism usually blinds us to a real structural problem. The default plan society hands us requires 40 years of continuous labor, asking you to trade the best, most energetic years of your life for a payout of freedom that only arrives in old age. The 4-hour promise is possible, but you can't reach it through traditional hard work. It requires you to completely dismantle the way you measure wealth. This chart compares absolute income. On paper, person A earns $150,000 a year, while person B makes $30,000. At first glance, person A is 5 times richer. But when we peel back that top-line number, we see hidden variables. Person A works 80-hour weeks, pays premium rent, and carries heavy debt. Their net remainder is actually smaller than person B's. Person A hasn't built wealth. They've built an incredibly expensive lifestyle, and now they must work exhausting hours just to keep it from collapsing. Earning a massive salary without gaining any free time just buys a more expensive golden cage. This graphic introduces relative income. In this equation, your net worth depends on 2 hidden multipliers: the time you sacrifice to earn your money and your location's purchasing power. If you must live in an expensive corporate hub to earn your salary, your purchasing power drops. Moving that same income to a low-cost town acts as an immediate financial multiplier, giving you more lifestyle for every dollar earned. To maximize this relative wealth, you have to execute a specific mechanical shift. You must disconnect your earnings from your physical time. A traditional worker trades 1 hour of labor for 1 hour of pay. A system builder creates an asset once, like a recorded course or a software tool, and sells it 10,000 times without any additional labor. True financial independence begins at the exact moment your income continues to flow, even when you stop moving. This pie chart illustrates the 80-20 rule. Notice how a tiny 20% slice of focused effort, this glowing section, generates 80% of your actual results, while the rest is largely wasted noise. If a doctor told you that you could only work 2 hours a day, which useless meetings and emails would you drop first? Reclaiming lost hours requires a strict sequence. Eliminate useless tasks, simplify what remains, automate repetitive work, and outsource the rest. This order is critical. Automating an inefficient process before eliminating and simplifying just speeds up a mistake. Once you begin delegating work, your time takes on a specific market value. Every hour you spend on a task someone else could do for $20 is an hour you can't spend growing your business. This is your opportunity cost. By doing a cheap task yourself, you're actually losing the high-value income you could have generated elsewhere. This system shifts your focus from being busy to being effective. It clears away the low-value noise so you can prioritize the high-leverage activities that actually move the needle. Building these autonomous systems is a long-term project. It requires years of failure, the acquisition of rare skills, and constant trial and error. Even so, this struggle is a better investment of your energy than surrendering 40 years to a career with no exit strategy. Decoupling your time from your income is a difficult path, but the alternative is guaranteed, lifelong confinement. With the system in place, you can distribute months of exploration and rest throughout your peak physical years, rather than waiting for retirement. This creates a deep psychological question. If you didn't have to clock in tomorrow, what would you actually do with all that empty time? Many find that leaving a job without a clear purpose leads to boredom and anxiety, rather than happiness. Lifestyle design means choosing the exact life you want to live first, and then reverse engineering the income system required to fund it. Breaking the traditional work cycle serves a higher purpose than simply avoiding labor. It returns to you the ultimate human currency, the power of absolute choice.